Hey guys, welcome back to today's video, and today we are going to be reviewing the brand new LEGO Star Wars Imperial Star Destroyer. This one comes with the exclusive minifigure Cal Kestis, comes with 1,555 pieces, and is set number 75394. Let's dive right into the minifigures. We're going to start out with Darth Vader. Here we can see he's got some nice arm printing, the just normal front printing, but one thing I think might be different is the head here. This head could possibly be different, but it does have the same helmet and everything, same back printing, nothing special, just another Darth. Now here we have Commander Proggy. Comment down below if I'm actually pronouncing that correctly, but he's pretty basic, no printing on the legs, just that black printing with the lines and his pens, and then the insignia with the hat also. No alternate face, but that makes sense. So that's Commander Proggy. Here we have an Imperial crew member. He's got the nice headset. You can see he's speaking to someone on the other side. Some nice lines for his just clothing, good leg printing, like the hat. No alternate face though. Pretty good figure overall. Got some interesting back printing, like some little lines showing the folds in the clothing. We have our Stormtrooper. Don't think there's anything new about this one. Just a regular Stormtrooper here. It is nice to have. Got the female face underneath. Well, that's Stormtrooper. Here we have our Imperial Navy Trooper. This one is really cool. I like the basic, just a few lines on the front, nice belt, and then this helmet mold is really cool. It's definitely one of my favorite figures in the set. Some basic back printing. Not a lot of printing. No leg printing on here, but that's a pretty good Imperial Navy Trooper. Here we have our Imperial Gunner. This is probably my favorite minifigure, Imperial minifigure in the whole set. It's really good. You've got some pretty good leg and chest printing there, really nice. And then the back printing is equally as good. And then the helmet, you just take a good look at that. That is really nice, just all those curves. Do have a female face, but no alternate, which I guess makes sense because you have to keep the helmet on to understand that it's a gunner. I'll show you the exterior of the Star Destroyer before we dive into the interior. So first of all, on the sides, we actually have these turrets right here, which actually can move remotely. It's pretty cool. I think this is one of the best features on any LEGO Star Wars ship. It's really cool. Now, we also have our missile launchers, which is really well just integrated into the build. You can't really tell too much. That is the firing mechanism right there. And just take this, and it doesn't look that bad. The only thing that you can see is the tip of the green. You can't see any of the back. You just see this part poking up. You touch it, and it fires. It is awesome. Really like the way they've integrated that into the build. Now if we turn around, we can see this back part right here, which actually can lift up. You can store different things, like I've stored Vader's lightsaber and a bolt. Now we can actually look at the engines here. They're really nice. Got that blue. Very cool, those three engines. And an interesting build technique right here with the tile right here. You can just take it out. You take the tile, and they've just attached it with some clips, which is kind of hard to do one-handed, but that is a very interesting build technique that I've never seen before in a LEGO Star Wars set. So now you can just take a look at all the detail on the top of this Star Destroyer. Now, we're actually going to look in the interior. In order to get into the interior, you actually have to take off this whole entire piece right here. It just comes off with ease. I said with ease. There we go. Super easy to get off. No, just the easiest thing ever. Now you can actually open up this whole entire thing. And once you do that, now you know where the 1,500 pieces went to. Now, I'd like to talk about the build process. It's pretty interesting. So you can see right here, before you actually start building this, it seems a lot smaller because it just ends right here. But once you start building these pieces, you can tell you've got a pretty big amount of just length there that you had no idea that it was going to be that long. Now going into the back of the interior, we have right here this little hologram table. You can spin that around, and then if we go over here, then you can see we've got a little back to juice in there. Close it up, a control panel and a needle, and then we've got a good angle at those diagrams in the back. I think those are really cool. Also that little control panel over here. Then heading over to the other side, you can see another control panel right here, a crate and another crate. I do actually want to focus a little more on this crate, sorry, because this is really interesting. It actually has printing on each side, which is interesting because there's other pieces that could have been, and I would have liked to have been printed, but they decided to print the crate, which really isn't that important. I don't understand what Lego is doing with Star Wars, but we put both crates back up, and then we can see this side. Goodness, this is so big. Here, I'm gonna have to close up the side. And then we have a little desk with coffee mug, little chair that can spin like so. And then we do have a weapon rack in the back. Now I'm going to show you the bridge. Get some quotes in there. It's not the actual bridge. That's the bridge, but this is a minifigure representation of the bridge. So you actually can have a few minifigures walking down here, or you can have them sitting down right here. For example, we could have the Imperial crew member sitting down, doing some work right there. Got a little control panel there. Lots of control panel. Got one here, right behind his head. Got a control panel here. That is a sticker. Control panel here. One here. And one right there, if you can see it. Now, lots of control panels in this area. Not much to talk about with the bridge, because it's really just two holes and a walkway. There are some more control panels you can see in the area. If you spin it around, there's a bunch of them all over the place. Now, can you spot the next thing? It kind of looks weird. The handle. Now, this handle is really cool, and I decided to include it in the interior space because it really is interior. It's not an exterior thing, but you can lift this up, and there are some other, there's some interesting ways you can use this handle. So now I'm going to show you how this handle works. You can open up these two flaps right here, pull out the handle, and there it goes. It's pretty nice. I mean, I can shake this thing around. It is strong. I mean, you can feel it. Yeah, I trust this handle. Whew. That was crazy. As you saw, this is very strong. I trust this structure very much. It's not going to break if you swoosh it around or something like that. It's just a really, really strong set. Okay, folks, I've saved the best for last. Here is the Lego Star Wars Cal Kestis. This figure is just really, really cool to have. Finally, many people have wanted a Cal Kestis minifigure, and now here we have it. You can see we do have the 25th anniversary logo right there. We've got really nice, just take a closer look at that printing real quick. Take this off. You can see, let me get it in focus. There we go. Now we do have this front bit here, some little bit of leg printing. And then we look on the back and it continues that. This is where BD1 would sit on his back, and then some nice belt printing. Also see that nice orange hair. And then it looks like we have an alternate face. This guy is mad. This guy's just happy. Then he does have that glove on this side. It's just a really cool figure. I don't think there's anything bad except for the fact that he was not included with a poncho, which is the one thing that we wanted. The good thing is, if you buy the Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator, then you can put Qui-Gon's... Wait, let me show you what I'm thinking about. You can get this guy right here with the poncho if you would like to spend $230. Well, that's if you want the sets too, but if you want to go on eBay and buy it, I don't even know how much this guy is worth. Comment down below, guys, how much you think this Cal Kestis is going to be worth. Not with the poncho. Take away the poncho. Now, the big question is, would I recommend this set to any Lego Star Wars fan? And I would say yes. If you have the money, buy this set. If you don't really feel like it right now, but you like it, I would wait until it goes on sale, which might not actually happen because this is such a good set. But this is just an amazing set. Some pretty good minifigures all across. Really good 25th anniversary minifigure. They're great interior, great features. It's just a really good set all around. The only way that you can say it's bad is that it's smaller than the last version of the Star Destroyer. But then this version is way more detailed and just way more packed with stuff. And I would say that's why this one is better and is worth it, because it has so many more details. I really like this set. If you guys do buy it, then comment down below and tell me what you think about it. If you disagree with anything that I've said, or if you agree with anything that I've said. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe.